What's going on, people? It's Flank Sports TV, man. I'm bringing an episode with the hand for the people, man. Before we get started, man, I just want to thank all the people that's been watching the videos, man. We up to 50 subs. You know, we reached the goal. You feel me? I reached it. Like I said, as I keep growing on this, as we keep growing on this channel. You feel me? I'm gonna continue to be interactive with my audience, you know, and the people that's in the comment section. You know, we're gonna, it ain't gonna change. We're gonna start doing some live videos in about another week and a half for the people. We're gonna get some Q&As. We could talk. I got the $50 donations for the 50 subs. It's between Nicholas, Shaquille, and Lamont. Alright? Tomorrow, it'll be a winner. I'll announce tomorrow. And I'm gonna tell you to put your cash app in. So, before we get into it, today, man, we're gonna touch on Luka Doncic. And I was just thinking about something because I was just evaluating the game last night and also throughout the season, from the start of the season, seeing his progression. I was just wondering, is Luka Doncic, is he just stat padding, or is he a winner? I question myself. Is he about winning, or is he about making sure his stats is good and making sure he's shining? Because as I was evaluating Chris Nax Porzingis, he was he seemed a little loose since Luka wasn't there. It seemed like Luka was, I guess, just throwing the ball all over the place to make sure he can get his assists up. I'm not sure if he was making a conscious effort to keep feeding Porzingis, and making sure he shined. It was a lot of times where basically he wasn't really able to shine. And that's what I was just thinking. I'm thinking maybe he's just been stat padding, throughout this run. I'm just can't wait to the playoffs, because that's gonna be when it's time to come to the altar and talk to the people. It is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is, man. That's what I feel, man. There's a lot of stat padding going on. You look at all these numbers that he was having. And then Porzingis, this was his first breakout game, and it so happened to be because it wasn't him. Why can't he have breakout games while he's there? Because it seems like he just kept going on these stat pattern games where he was just basically inflating his stats, in wins, give him credit, but I'm just thinking, because that style of play is not going to win any playoff games. It seems like if you think him by himself is just going to take down somebody in the playoffs, it just won't happen. It's going to really take him to get more conscious out there with his playmaking, and making sure basically he feeding his second option. It is what it is, man. A lot of people was talking about EuroLeague and this, that, and the third. None of the EuroLeague stuff counts. Not nothing that he did in EuroLeague counts. That's almost like saying, okay, I was a Heisman Trophy winner, or I was a McDonald's All-American. I mean, what does that mean? Whatever, you Naismith, whatever it is, you was in the Elite Eight, you finished in the Final Four. It doesn't matter, once you get to the NBA, and the same rules apply for Mr. Luka Doncic. Nothing that happened in Europe counts. None of it. Not in the NBA. Maybe if he was still playing overseas, yes, it would count. He would be doing, it would be very good. He would be at a good clip. But right now, he has to do it in the NBA. And like I said, the regular season is deceiving. Guys going to have to prove it. Chris Nax Porzingis, too, he going to have to really prove it. You know, you tell me what you think. It's just crazy, But shout out to everybody in the comment section, who was just stating their opinion, telling me I was wrong. I wasn't necessarily, I'm not wrong just about nothing. When these guys do something in the playoffs, I will pay homage, but I don't believe that will happen, and I feel like they're gonna take a slip, in the standings. They're on the road, So I mean, I'm predicting them to fall out of that third spot. There's a lot of teams a little under them that's coming for that spot. They're gonna drop a little bit. It's the wild wild west. Before you third seed, 2 weeks from now you in the seventh spot. It's the wild wild west. It's the wild wild west, man. I'm telling you, this gonna be a exciting season. Because there's a lot of teams that's pretending. Not even just Dallas. You look at the Houston Rockets. There's a lot of pretenders, teams that think they're gonna do something, but they're not. It's teams that's really good, but that not championship worthy. It's less. Just I'm talking about the pretenders. You know. Um, just how it is. Dallas has been kind of hyped up a little bit, some of their players have kind of been given titles that they haven't earned yet in the NBA yet. These guys pretty much just got in the league last week, just just saying. These are new kids on the block. They got to do something. Nikola Jokic, you know, he balled out in the playoffs this year. What you think he gonna do? When he gets back to the playoffs, he gonna be more advanced. He gonna be a little bit more systematic with it. They gotta learn that. Eventually, they'll get to. Hope. Who knows? Maybe they'll trade away. What do y'all think? If they need a player who they should have signed Carmelo Anthony. That's where they went wrong. See, if they would have signed Melo, then they would have been a force in the Western Conference because especially the way their team is set up. Melo, but who knows? Because you got Statpad and Luka Doncic, who knows what Melo would have done. Especially with him Statpad, and who knows? But Tim Hardaway Jr. was there, but maybe Tim Hardaway, who knows? Chris Knox was there. That would have probably would have been a good fit. But it is what it is. Mellow Rays, Chris Knox. Y'all don't give legends no credit. But yeah, man. So it doesn't matter how many MVPs you won in EuroLeague. He was this, he was that. That's in Europe. Right now he's in some so-called MVP discussion. I mean, the NBA needs to put a lot of people in MVP discussion. If you want to get technical, how the hell did he get an MVP discussion in the first place? He needs to be way on the totem pole of MVP. You talking about LeBron James and Anthony Davis? They should be 1 and 2 in MVP discussion. Period. And then you want to go to Kawhi Leonard. Even some of those guys in the Greek Freak. So now he's possibly in definitely in the top 10 MVP discussion. But it is what it is. Hopefully he gets to the spot that he wants to get to, but I don't really see Dallas really doing much. I really don't. About 2 years from now, that they will be doing something. That they got a good future though, but just not right now. You know, but they'll trade away because they need somebody to relieve the pressure from these guys because in the playoffs, so the team's gonna get physical with these two dudes and they're just gonna crumble. So they needed a dude like Melo who will be there, so to take pressure off them. So when they crumble, he could be, put them back in position. Be like that. They need somebody like that. Not just Melo. They could have got a couple guys. They need to go sign Jamal Crawford. Start playing. They need another option who can score, because those two will get shut down in the playoffs. So they need a third reliable option. Tim Hardaway Jr. is not really a guy gonna take you off the dribble and all of that. And they do got a nice little guard. I forgot his name, but those dudes are trash. They're not gonna do nothing in the playoffs. JJ Barea, he's too small. Bojan Bogdanovic, whatever, he's too slow. You know, um, it's just you really can't call it. But it's Flight Sports TV. I want everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna get back with the winners tomorrow. Y'all could donate to this channel. I appreciate you, Shaq and Nick, on them donations. I appreciate y'all. You know, um, get back with me, y'all. We up to 50 subscribers. Let's get to 100 subscribers so I could send another 100 out. All right, let's do business. I select 3 winners. 3 winners out the low cycle. You feel me? So after 3 winners, you feel me? Then I look up. And I'm gonna find 3 other people that's been like holding it down in the comment section. Holding it down, liking, donating. Just not even nothing big. Like my guys didn't do nothing crazy. Man, they sent me two $15 donations. It's nothing big. You feel me? It's Flight Sports TV, man. Check the merchandise store, pexoticshop.com. You know what we got. Flight Sports TV.